Getting started with Dr. Explain. Part 6. Working with graphics. In this video, you will learn how to add images to your documentation and edit them, plus how to add annotated screenshots and manage controls in them. Dr. Explain supports two types of images, simple and annotated. Annotated images are most often screenshots. A simple image can be simply pasted into the editor from the clipboard. To insert an image from a file or with certain properties, use the corresponding button in the editor toolbar, or the Ctrl-Shift-P keyboard shortcut, or the command from the drop-down list next to the button. The Add Image dialog allows you to add a picture in several ways: paste from a file, capture a screenshot, or paste from the clipboard. Here you can immediately set the properties of images, borders, indentation, dimensions, alignment, and alt text for web pages. To open the Properties dialog of an already inserted image, just double-click on it. To make an image a link, select it in the editor, and click the Link button on the editor toolbar. In the dialog that appears, you can set the address and link properties. Annotated images are different in that they contain editable callouts with captions. Most often screenshots of programs and websites are annotated. To annotate a simple image, select it and choose Annotate from the context menu. Then, by double-clicking on the annotated image, you can switch to the Annotation Designer for working with callouts. A unique feature of Dr. Explain is automatic annotation of screenshots from applications or websites. The program analyzes the structure of the windows, and adds explanatory callouts to all significant elements. There are two ways to add an annotated screenshot. The first way is to create a new topic for the screenshot. To do this, use the Capture Window button on the main toolbar, or the keyboard shortcut Ctrl-W. The second way is to paste the annotated screenshot into the existing topic. To do this, click the Capture and Annotate command from the drop-down list of the Insert Image button on the editor toolbar. After you start capturing the new window, you can choose a capture option in the dialog that appears, Window or Region. Capturing in region mode will not automatically annotate objects contained in the selected region. Just select the rectangular area you need to capture, and its snapshot will be inserted into the editor. In window mode, move the mouse to select an application screen, part of a window, or a dialog to capture and annotate. For your convenience, objects that can be captured are highlighted with a colored frame. After hovering over the desired object, use one of the possible methods to start capturing and parsing. Pressing the print screen key, left-clicking on an object while holding down the Control key, or simultaneously clicking on the object to capture with both mouse buttons. The program will take a screenshot and analyze the object. When it's done, you will return to the main program window to continue working with the annotated image. Remember that by double-clicking on the annotated image, you can switch to the Annotation Designer to continue editing the callouts. We'll take a closer look at working with annotated images and the Annotation Designer in a separate video. You can customize the functionality of capturing and annotating images, for the specifics of the application being documented in the project settings in the screen capture section. Let's go over a few more points regarding graphics. All images exported to the final documentation format are converted to PNG, a format with transparency support. In free mode, all images in the final document will contain a watermark. In the project settings for exporting to HTML format, you can set the relative path to the folder where all the graphic files are stored. Here you can also control the options for optimizing images, and displaying full-size images on click in the lightbox style. So in this video you learned what types of images can be inserted into your project, got acquainted with functionality of capturing screenshots and automatic annotations, and learned the features of image processing when exporting. Watch more tutorials in this series to learn more about developing user documentation with Dr. Explain. And don't forget, you can install and start working with Dr. Explain absolutely free. The latest version of the program is always available on the website drexplain.com.